Yeah. Okay, Bradley.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. I haven't started my stream yet. Give me a second. Ah, fuck, I'm running out of stupid title names. There we go, I'm just gonna go with I am not. I don't know what to make the balance level on the bloody thing.
The balance level.
Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Let me put you up a little bit. My stream should now be live. You said your stream is now live?
My stream is live.
Great. Okay, do you want to repeat what you just said after watching that episode of...
Wow.
So I'm showing Bradley Sword Art Online Abridged.
Which is also my first exposure to Sword Art Online.
Yes, because I didn't want him to fucking have to suffer through the original Sword Art Online.
Yes.
Like I did.
The result being that I'm never sure if what they're doing is just a gag or something that's actually happening in the source material. Which has amused me and surprised me greatly a great many times already. Where it's been the case that I've thought that was a funny gag. What was it actually like in the original? No, that's what happened. That's what happened. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And things to that effect. In this case, the episode has ended with the Sword Art Online Abridged episode has ended with a teaser for the next episode in what appears to be a young girl saying
glitching the fuck out,
and then saying "Mama, Papa," which led me to question the first thing being. And now it was too
Tell them what happened just before that, Bradley. But you're avoiding. Like...
Oh, Kirito and Asuna had very loud sex, and Kirito shouted a name that was not Asuna. Whoopsie daisy!
Do you remember what he was referencing?
He said Rosalia, but I feel like there was a Rosalia, but I can't remember.
She was that woman who wanted to turn that kid's dragon into a handbag.
She was that one.
Yeah,
what? Didn't he kill her?
Yeah, he basically stabbed her, and as she was dying, she said, "This is the deepest you'll ever get at a woman."
Okay.
And so,
hence,
during the fun shouty,
yeah.
he says, "Take that, Rosalia."
Yes.
I just did about 60 billion flips and got a skill point.
What? Okay.
Do you get XP for doing flips? Or was it because I reached an object? I have no fucking clue. That's really funny.
So yes, that happened, and
so that's
the stinger was
incident.
Yeah, the stinger was too significant for me to consider that it was just a gag. So I aired my assumption that this character was an NPC that the two were going to adopt, and then sort of like, here's this side quest where you have to take care of this child kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because, it's a game. That can happen. That has happened. In fact, some very fun games have been made of, here's a child, you have to take care of this child. Admittedly, You're going through a zombie-infested apocalypse to try and get her to, provide the cure for mankind. But other than that, you're still looking after this child. But so I say that assumption. Mm-hmm. And is that red? I'll get that one if it's red. How do I tame the creature?
What do you mean red?
Does
it get you a red lightsaber?
Look, I've got a red bird dinosaur thingy.
Oh, right, cool.
Ow! A chicken attacked me. A chicken attacked me again.
I don't feel like the chicken wants to be your friend.
So I say that, and the
Yes.
response was, why do you assume it, or why do you think it has to be an NPC?
Which I thought was a fair question. And that was not where, and then your brain took it somewhere very funny.
I said, no, they can't have made a baby. They can't have fucked so hard that code spawned.
Which, I like that, I think most people would just say they kind of fucked so hard that they created an in-game baby, but you, being, smart and actually knowing what you're talking about, went the extra mile to say that code spawned. Like, that is wild to me.
The miracle of life. That episode's gonna be insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it when I just go through all the skills and don't actually pick anything.
Yeah.
Do I want to change to use the crossguard? What do I swap out though? Fuck it, no, I'm leaving it. I did absolutely fucking nothing at that bloody meditation point. I'm gonna go check out what that rumor is. I heard a rumor we didn't fuck up the final series.
What?
It's from Umbrella Academy.
Ah.
A series which had some interesting choices.
That was all over Tumblr for a while.
A long time ago, or more recently?
A long time ago.
Yeah,
but it was one of those things where,
it kind of kept going, and they kept not answering questions to get people to stick around for another series. And then I didn't even watch the last series because I heard it was just the worst one, and they still didn't answer any fucking questions from the earlier series.
Yeah, that's the thing. The tricky thing about mystery boxes is they're really enticing because you see the mystery box, you're like ooh, and it's pretty easy to get that part. It's pretty easy to set up the mystery box, but then you actually have to pay off the mystery box, and that can be pretty hard because you have to make a satisfying answer for this mystery.
Yeah.
While everyone's been making theories for it, no less.
And if you're like Chidno, you change the answer to something that people didn't guess.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck, hello.
And sometimes they just go for something that doesn't make any sense at all, because then at least no one could have thought of it. But then it's like, well, now it doesn't make sense, though. It's a tricky thing. It reminds me of that...
Okay, the Stitch thing didn't work.
It reminds me of that, of the Sherlock thing.
Oh, God, yeah.
Where, like, how did Sherlock survive that? How did he...
And then they just make fun of people's answers.
Yeah. People came up with answers, and then what's the real one where he comes back? It doesn't matter, John.
Let's do it.
Come on, John. Like, who cares? Like, for real, John. Come on, man. Who cares?
You shouldn't care how he did it. You should care why. And then, well, the why was obvious. We don't know what the why was.
Yeah.
He faked his death so that John wouldn't die. It's not an interesting mystery, mate. But la-dee-da. But yeah, no, I just thought that was very fucking
Some of
funny.
that show was really good.
Yeah. No,
like, some individual episodes were, like, really fun.
I have a really, the fucking wedding episode is a really guilty pleasure of mine. Like, when I first watched that, they're normally 90-minute episodes, and that one felt so much longer, and I just loved that. I loved that it didn't feel that it felt like this long kind of, and it just kept going, but that wasn't like a bad thing. I was glad it kept going because I was enjoying it so much. and on repeat. You know, it's all ridiculous, but it's fun ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, the wedding episode. I think that's the only episode of season 3 I like, but the wedding episode's fucking great.
Bounty hunter.
Da, 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 da. I had an idea. I had an idea. I had an idea. Let's talk about things we like. Ah, what the fuck?
Yeah, ow.
How caught up are you on Daredevil?
I've just seen the episode. I think it was. Wait, how uncaught up am I? There's 6 episodes right now, right?
Yes. Yeah, they released 6. Wait. They did 1 and 2, then they did 3, then 4. Yeah, 5 and 6. So yeah, episode 6 is the one that. Ah! Didn't see it coming. Yeah, so 5 is the bank one, 6 is the not bank one of the 2 that they released yesterday.
I think I've seen episode 4. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
okay,
definitely
you
seen
haven't
episode
the bank
4.
one.
Yeah.
Ah! What the fuck?
Sorry.
Spiky shit!
Cal. Sounds like you've been watching us.
We've all been watching, Cal. Not every newcomer introduces themselves.
It's funny how last week I said how I wasn't sure if those blood the blood on Fisk's knuckles was just like symbolic or if he'd actually been beating people up. And then episode 4 is like, yeah, he's been beating he's been torturing Adam. I mean, he technically did tell the truth when he said, "No, of course I haven't killed him.
Yeah.
I'm not that man anymore. I didn't kill him." It's like, I have been torturing him a bit though.
Okay. Fucking that lizard almost got the better of me. Jesus.
Exactly.
Is this thing alive?
Lucky for you.
I don't think so. So the last, the last episode was the one with Frank in it. Finally,
Yeah, which was a
good.
great scene. That scene was amazing.
that scene was classic, classic Daredevil, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like that scene felt like it was right out of the original show.
Except me.
Now, how do you throw it? Oh, it's L1. There we go. Yeah, so
Hey, look at this.
let's just talk about the stuff that we liked.
Yes.
What are you enjoying about the show so far?
I'm liking I'm liking Fisk and Vanessa more than I thought I would at the start.
Yeah. Did you like them in the original show?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course I did. But the kind of changing dynamic of her being involved with the crime side, even though we saw inklings of it at the end of season 3, I wasn't quite sure if it was going to work out as well. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It's actually, it's really quite interesting, especially with the whole thing they've got going on with the couples counselling.
Yeah, who Matt's dating at the moment as well.
Yeah, it's just for an
That's
extra
quite-
layer of, oh, that's awkward.
Oh fuck! Wait,
Neither
you
of
haven't
them
seen
know
that
it.
episode. Oh god, she said. Okay, fuck! I can't say anything.
I don't mind a
okay.
spoiler here or there.
It's not. Okay, basically, at the start of episode 6, she has a conversation with Matt, and you know how we're introduced to her at a book signing, I think, or not introduced to her, but that's one of the first scenes we have with her.
Yeah.
And I think that kid who's going to turn out to be Muse is asks for an appointment, and then the mayor's aide shows up and books Kingpin and Vanessa to go see her. So she's talking to Matt at the start of episode 6, and she's talking about her editors, like, pressuring her for a new book. And I was like, and she's like, oh, I've got a great idea about kind of violent personalities. And I was like, oh fuck, do not write a book about Kingpin and Vanessa, Jesus fucking Christ. You are not going to live. Thankfully she doesn't say that, but I won't tell you what she does want to talk about. But yeah, that was stressing me the fuck out, because I was like, do not write a book about Wilson fucking Fisk. Ben Urich tried to do that in the comics and he got sued to high heaven. And then Kingpin sent Elektra to kill him. And so, for a whole part of a Daredevil run that I was reading, Ben Urich has really bad Elektra PTSD. But he's friends with Daredevil. And so Matt's like, oh, she's not so bad. And Ben's like, but yeah, oh, this looks like a boss fucking fight. This looks like a creature boss fight. Oh, oh, lovely, it's the creature boss fight. Oh, what is one of these fucking things from the 6th film? Or the 3rd film if you're nasty. Or old.
Huh?
Isn't this the thing that...
But the 6th film is older than the 3rd film. Unless you mean the 6th film as the...
I said, or it's the 3rd film if you're old. Because it was the 3rd film to come out.
Oh, yeah. God, that is so confusing.
Okay. Oh. Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, this effect is great!
Oh man, I miss my girlfriend.
I miss my wife, BD1.
I think I miss
my wife.
Oh shit, no,
oh
Jedi.
God, I've got to wait like a million years for that.
Fuck.
Got to wait like a million years for season 4 now.
1 year, dude.
It's gonna feel like a million years.
It's like a million months, but
I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to actually do a recap on this one.
Wait, is this is this gonna be the longest time you've had to wait then?
Yeah, because when would we start?
Oh,
yeah, when
did
we?
We started after season 2 had come out. I can't believe this is only season 4. That fucking Adam Eve episode, man, totally fucks with my perception of what season we're on.
Mhm.
Like, and it really annoys me that it just goes to the, like...
It's like, you want to watch Adam Eve special now that you've seen all of the episodes?
Yeah,
it's like no, what?
I wish they just put it under, like, episode 0 of season 2 or something. And put it under that category so it's past, you know?
Oh, yeah, there was something I was meaning to ask, because I forgot what you said. Did you say... This was regarding... You said that there was a character that you thought would be my favourite or something. And
yes.
I now can't remember if you said that this character was going to appear later in that season, or if you said that...
Later in the series.
Later in the series, okay.
Possibly... not next season, but the season after, I reckon. So, season 5, I reckon, is when we'll see that character. I have no idea what I just did that boss fight for. I just picked something up, but I can't remember what it was.
Welcome, Jedi. Is that Centauri Kree?
Is that Centauri Kree? I guess that's Centauri Kree.
Can I fast travel to another med point? I know I was talking about being positive and shit.
Uh-huh.
I did not love the finale.
Of Invincible?
Invincible.
How come?
I don't love how much gratuitous. Fuck, I can't even fucking say.
Gore.
Gratuitous.
Gratuitous violence and.
I don't mind the gore and the violence. It's how many normal people we see die horribly. Like, I don't mind the gore when it's the named characters, because, you know, they're offered, that's kind of the point of the story, is that they're dealing with this fucking horrible, you know, villains, and, you know, Mark's constantly having to do, like, crazy shit to people just to survive. You know, I don't mind the gore and the violence when it's against the villains, or the heroes have to, you know, overcome ridiculous body damage. But when it's just regular people, but the fact that, like, multiple children died on screen in that episode, just from Conquest and Mark flying past them, really kind of, I don't like that. It feels really unnecessary. Also, it makes Mark seem totally fucking inept.
Because
He's supposed to be a superhero. He's supposed to be invincible. He survives because he's fucking invincible. But he doesn't seem to, like, fucking... For half of that episode, I swear he was just getting pushed around by Conquest through people, going, no, no, please no, but not actually fighting. Like, only after they went through that beach full of people and, like, an entire city/town did Mark finally stop Conquest and throw him into an empty mountainside, and then proceeded to not do anything, and Eve did fucking well against Conquest. Jesus Christ. I think they actually gave her a lot more, like, she did a lot better against him than I remember her doing in the comics, which is cool. I like that addition. But, you know, in the comics, like, I don't know if they, I can't remember, I want to read it again, I want to read it all again. It's so fucking good. How well Mark does against whether they leave the city.
Yes.
Whether, because, you know, obviously they went pretty international.
What that thing's there, what does that mean?
Okay, no, so the city's in fucking rubble. Okay, so the fight starts, chapter 62. The only people, like, literally the city is ash. It's evacuated, there's no civilians around to get murdered, other than construction guys who get blown back but don't get killed, apparently. The city is literally deserted. Mark punches him up into space. Conquest then throws him back down into that same empty city. Oliver gets involved. Mark throws Oliver away to save him. Same city. Oliver comes back. Oh, okay, no, wait. Conquest throws him through a military boat just off the outskirts of the same city, it looks like. Oh, there's a beach and the mountains. I can't tell. Okay, it looks like they do go to a new place, but the new place is also destroyed. He kills Eve. And
but, like,
then,
only a bit, she gets better.
Yeah, she gets better. And then Mark headbutts him into oblivion. FYI, that is... The headbutt is an entire double-page spread of just the same panel over and over and over again, over the same 3 panels of the headbutt, well, 2 panels actually, just with more and more blood on Mark each time. And you, like, reading that in the comic is really funny because you can just like glance at it, but if you take the time to just look at it, it's so cool. But yeah, no, like fucking no one. We don't see any civilians die in that at all. And Mark keeps it contained to a small, deserted area of fucking rubble from the city following the Invincible War.
Hmm.
That comic Mark seems to actually know how to save people and keep, the fights away from regular people. Show Mark just gets used as a wrecking ball through regular people. And I don't know if that's a raising the stakes change on the show's part, or if they're trying to say that Mark is a shitter Invincible. That's the thing, because it kind of implies the latter to me. But it could instead be intended as just a way to raise the stakes on the show's part, or because they think people will like the gore. I don't know, but that it's what I didn't like about the first season is that Omni-Man basically did all that shit, and it just I don't see the point of it. We know he's a bad guy. You don't have to go to those lengths, man.
Scan it.
Those who ask questions find answers.
I feel I would love a mini map in this game. One that you don't have to open.
The one that's just like on the top right
and
or
telling
top
you
left
in the
or
general
something.
direction of where to go. Can I climb this? Can I get in? Oh, there's a force power I don't have yet.
One of those little B1 droids, one of those Roger droids. It just said, "What am I doing?" And it was throwing a grenade around like it was going to throw that grenade at me. And then, instead of that being what happened, well, that's not good at all.
Is this
Sorry,
you
I'm
getting
just
distracted, or is this the drone?
This is me getting distracted by two of those troll thingies.
Oh god, yeah.
Help me, BD.
Wait, can I use my... Do I have a gun? Oh, so if you're riding on horseback, you have a gun. It just immediately changes you to the gun stance, but only while on a horse thing. That's a cool way of doing it. So you do get a gun, but only temporarily.
Hey, BD1.
Does the thing charge back on its own, or do I need to do like something to?
I'll be honest, I didn't mind that, but partially I suppose it's because that's my only experience with it.
Yeah, no,
But
yeah.
But at the same time,
That's why I'm banning you from reading the comics. I'm not really. That's why it's good, because it means that we have totally different perspectives.
yeah, but partially it just it does work as, for me at least, as stake raising on the grounds. It's like a subtler version of it, because it's subtly telling us that this guy is stronger than, specifically this guy is stronger than Mark on the grounds that when it's other combatants, when it's the smaller enemies that he faces, he's pretty much always stronger than them, which means he can control the fight, which means he can make sure that they stay out of the reach of civilians. But when it's someone like this, who is stronger than him, he cannot control the fight. They control the fight. They do what they want, and if that involves killing a bunch of civilians, either just because they don't give a shit whether or not they kill civilians, or because they're deliberately trying to get at Mark, then they will go ahead and do so.
Yeah.
Wonder what
No, that makes
this
sense.
place is hiding.
I see what you mean though about like, you know, are they, you know, is Showmark a worse superhero than comic Mark? But I mean, I can't say what they were thinking, but my guess would be that they were leaning on the side of show who's in control of the fight by doing that. That would be my guess anyway.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe they were just thinking, let's make it gorier.
I mean, I think they definitely wanted to do that. That was kind of, you know, from the bloody moment that the first episode ended, which is what, you know, started my whole thing with Invincible. They
I remember
definitely
you
wanted
saying-
it to be gorier than the comic. I think it weirdly weakens
We're studying Kobo matter in the abyss.
the show
Hmm.
every time they go for a ridiculously stretched out gory fight. I think it's like show don't tell, except they're not telling, they're showing too much.
Mm.
But no, I think I'm kind of in the minority of people who find a problem with the extreme
Violent.
implications of the violence.
Yeah.
That was close. I was looking online today,
Yes.
kind of expecting to see some people being snarky about the new Daredevil, or just you know saying like, you know, it's not this, it's not that. You know, I've only seen people, you know, I've only so far. I mean, maybe that's just because it's kind of the hype people are talking about. You know, the people who are, you know, really getting hyped up on it are the ones with the most kind of backing from whatever algorithms, you know, various things use. But like, oh, hello. Loads of people seem to be just totally enjoying it.
I do
is
feel
good.
like, yeah, I agree. There seems to be more positivity towards the show than negativity. And
Which is then weird because, like, I kind of was expecting the opposite, and I keep going, so why do I feel like I've got a problem with it? And I think I really like certain episodes, or I really like certain moments, but there's just this massive wall which I can't explain that's making me not enjoy it, but not feel like I can enjoy it. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? Are you feeling that?
yeah, totally. Like there was. I mean, take the Matt and Frank scene. Like watching that, I was like, I'm watching Daredevil season 4. But then then there's a lot of scenes where I'm just like, I'm watching Disney Plus Daredevil.
Yeah, I think that's. I think a big part of it is you know, I kind of want Daredevil season 4,
Yeah.
and I think I need to come to terms with that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, this isn't Daredevil season 4 for the most part. It's something else, but that isn't
Yeah.
necessarily a bad thing. Like there's a lot of things that I wouldn't have thought expected from a season 4 that have been all right, actually. Like you know,
Yeah.
that I've enjoyed. You know, like
Oh shit!
that
Well,
scene
I'm
with this might seem a weird scene to be like, yeah, I actually really like that scene, but you know the in episode 4 the plot of Daniel is that his name, the
Yes, his aide,
his
Kingpin's
aide,
the one he fucks
yeah.
up.
So he fucks up and causes some bad PR for Fisk,
Yeah.
and Fisk's, you know, he's furious about that. He's like, get everyone in here. I'm gonna find out who screwed up, and I'm gonna punish whoever screwed up. And he comes clean about it, which Fisk's other aide seems to think is a terrible idea.
If it was any other season of Fisk, that kid would be dead.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, I thought, God, what's going to happen to him? And you know, Fisk's gearing up for a beatdown at worst, and maybe a very harsh lecture followed by a firing at best for this guy. But then he delivers this really impassioned speech about how much he looks up to Fisk and what Fisk's tenure as mayor means to him, and you just you see the change in Fisk's, like you see it on his face, which
you see the gears turn, don't you?
Yeah, on and like, you know, props to Vincent D'Onofrio, he is a damn good Fisk.
Incredible.
But you see, and it's weird because it's like this really is a like more reasonable Fisk, one that we didn't really see, and he's and as he attests to afterwards, when he says I'm not I'm used to working with more incompetent people. Like, of course he's changed his mind on what he was going to do because this isn't a criminal enterprise. He doesn't need to rule this through fear.
I'm only going to say this because I literally just remembered it myself today, or maybe last night when we were watching the episodes. Do you remember why Fisk is, like, trying this new direction? This new thing?
As in being the mayor?
Yeah, being a mayor, trying to do good.
Oh, wait, is it because Echo echoed his...
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've died 3 times from falling today. Echo removed his trauma.
Echo removed his trauma.
I completely forgot about, like, that was the big thing from the end of Echo.
Oh no! I fell.
What just happened? Oh, you also fell. Good to know I'm not the only one. No, it's fucking, oh god. Is it fucking inverted? I can never bloody tell with this bird. Oh, hello. I've been Mandalorianed.
Hello, bird.
I've been Mandalorianed.
Mandalorian? Oh, I see, you got grabbed.
I got grabbed. With my sick ass beard. I can't force push him off the cliff. Who? Oh, hello!
The hacks.
Try that again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Oh, wait, are you just gonna shoot me? Can I just... Oh my fucking god, okay. Ow, I'm guessing I can't block that? Oh my god! Okay, that... Playing this on the easiest difficulty is now very stupid. Have we met in Australia?
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, fair enough. There's probably an Australia in the outer reaches of every galaxy.
Yes, the funny thing about that whole... the funny thing about that whole thing with Echo is for me is just the how vague they were with what this would mean for Fisk.
Yeah, he just looks really sad, and then he gets on a plane and says, "Oh, we need a new candidate for the mayor election," and he's like, "Sounds like a plan."
But the best part for me was like when he was as he's being dragged away and he's going, "What did you do? What did you do?"
Also, even
And
he
I'm
doesn't
thinking,
know.
and I'm like, "Well, wait, have they not decided what that means? Have they not decided what this is going to do to him?"
Apparently, well, they probably wanted him to do both things. I guess they wanted him to still be violent, but
Yeah.
for a different I don't. Yeah, it seems very interesting. No, I like where this current show is going. I kind of hope that they have brought back some of the original writers from the Netflix show. If they fucking brought them back, you know, anyone back from the original show, like any of the lead writers, just for an episode or just to help with season 2, because I think this new show is very nearly what I kind of liked, you know, what I kind of wanted and expected. Something different, but that still, you know, doesn't totally lose everything important for the original show.
Come here, my warrior friend.
I haven't seen such fighting since the
But I just think they need to have someone from the original show just to kind of help them restructure their priorities, possibly.
Perhaps what's missing is Foggy and Karen.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, those characters brought so much to it, because Matt is a miserable bastard who just sits around silently, giving Charlie Cox giving Charlie Cox a great opportunity to do some great, like, sad face acting. He's like Tennant when he's alone in the TARDIS. Matt alone in his swanky new apartment. You know, that's what... oh god, I am fucking begging for them to do the fake out.
What, with Foggy?
Yeah, I am begging for it.
What the
Did I do... I have a theory. Okay, do you want to know, based on the evidence that the show is already kind of Easter egging?
Sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I've already told you, actually.
I think you may have, if it's about Foggy faking his death in a particular run of the comics.
Yeah, there's basically, I think the first number of, like, you know, like a building or house number, right next to either it's Josie's or it's right next to where Nelson, Murdoch, and Paige's offices are at the very start of that first episode, is like the number 438, I think it is, and that is literally the number, the comic issue where Foggy's is shot by Bullseye, and then we later find out he was okay and he's in witness protection. I don't know if it's the issue where we find out he's fine, or it's the one where it happens.
Either way, if that is the case, then it would be very strange for them to have messed up the number, picked a random number and it be as significant as that.
Well, yeah, they in Far From Home, all of the license plates of stuff referenced first appearances of villains that they were kind of hinting towards with the Elementals. They like to do the issue numbers with license plates. Oh, also in the next episode for you to watch, I swear there's a police truck that in the top right corner says MCU.
MCU.
Like, very out, not very unsubtly. It's only on screen for a couple of seconds, but... I love it when I completely miss a lightsaber attack. Okay, that was close. Yeah, but my theory is, because in the comics it's actually Vanessa responsible.
For Foggy's faked death.
For Foggy's, at least the part that he's in witness protection, I don't know if it's her who kind of orders the shooting. But a huge part of this show, it seems to be basically Matt and Fisk's downward trajectory back to their old selves. You know, Matt's trying really hard just to be the good lawyer, to leave, you know, other people to do the vigilanteing and the police shit. And he's really kind of annoyed whenever he has to fight or whatever. And Fisk is trying to do things a bit more legally. I kind of wonder if basically Vanessa had Foggy shot
We should show this to Cage.
as a kind of way to... I mean, it's difficult because of the timeline-wise, because that caused Matt's... I don't know, maybe that was her way to get rid of Daredevil. She shot Maggie. She shot Maggie? She shot Foggy. And he ends up quitting Daredevil. But he's... I don't know. Basically, I wonder if she's basically wants to push Matt and Fisk back into conflict, so that... And Fisk backed on down that kind of downward trajectory into violence, so that he'll join her fight in crime lording again, considering she took that over and his mayordom is stopping her from running things like she wants to. Now that I say it out loud and try to explain it to you, that's a shit theory.
I mean, I haven't thought too hard about it, but I don't know, maybe.
I feel like, I mean, if I fucking hope that they bring Foggy back, because I don't want him to be dead. And the fact that he's in season 2, like, I hope it's not just for flashbacks, you know?
Yeah. One part from episode 4, since we're talking about things that we really liked. Wow, full goatee and moustache unlocked. Maybe not. But
Where did you find that?
I found that in a cave out here. It's
in a box of scraps.
In a box of scraps. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
What the fuck
Great
am I
scene.
supposed to do with this shit? Okay. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, one of the things I really liked from that, since we are, of course, talking about moments and stuff that we liked in the show, it was the end of... Was it the end of the episode when...
Why did you all die?
Oh, God, I feel so bad with these droids. Was it the end of the episode with the... with the Adam reveal?
Adam? Oh, yes, I think so.
Because...
Yeah, because that feels like quite a cliffhangery moment, doesn't it?
I know it's...
He goes to have his fucking lunch, his classic omelette.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I know it wasn't exactly. It wasn't like super subtle, but I did like the. I did like the thing that was done with the
Let's catch
with
that
Daredevil. There with Matt going out and training with his billy clubs,
Yes.
and you know, constantly switching between that and Adam screaming, "Let me out!"
Oh, as in, kind of
As
like
in-
the Daredevil personalities coming back and begging
Yeah,
to
as
get
if
let
Daredevil
back
wants
out.
to come back out.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because I mean, because what they're doing a lot is cutting between Fisk and Matt doing something to, you know, reaching the same kind of stages at the same time. I think I've broken this. Is it supposed to be ticking? Oh, okay. It's whatever. Yeah, they do a lot of just cutting between them, which, yeah, it feels not very subtle. But I do like that they are doing a lot more of kind of... Because what I liked in Season 1 was how Fisk and Matt felt like they were on opposite ends of the spectrum, and that they were both in their own ways trying to make the city better. It was almost like they were running in parallel to do the same thing, or they were running at each other to do the same thing. Probably works better for the analogy. And then this series, they feel like they're both in the same place and they're both running downhill, or trying to... who's the fucking guy who's trying to push the stone up the mountain and it keeps falling back? Yes. It feels like they're both trying to do that, but getting forced back down, but a small part of them wants to go down instead. I love that the hints are always shit. It's like, oh, would you like a hint? And it just goes, oh, I think we need to get the orb. And I'm like, yes, I knew that. I did work that out.
I worked that bit out, buddy.
Is that force pullable? Oh, it is. There we go. Yeah, I think this is... I don't love the BB report interlude things.
Yeah, I soured a little on it.
BB. I like the character.
Oh yeah.
I wish she was in the BB report.
Good point.
Like, that's what really bugs me, because it's that it's like, you were so close. You were almost a person. No, that's from Sarah. It's not a meme. It's from Sarah. It's like it feels like she is a cool character. Why can't she be in the fucking BB report? It would be so much more interesting if she was interviewing people, asking them questions, instead of just showing
the answers, essentially.
All of these people, the answers, but all of these people are just basically riffing on really obvious, like, saying what the show wants you to know about each episode. It's like, these are the themes of this episode. It just seems really obvious writing.
Yeah, same thing kind of happened to me. I was like, yeah, they're all right. Not things that I'm overly... Not that they're things I'm looking forward to, but I don't mind them, kind of thing. But then someone said that they were basically exposition, like just an exposition dump, just thinly veiled. And I thought, they are.
I do not like. I just don't like them.
Yeah,
It
they
annoys me
needed.
because I like BB, so and it seems so counterintuitive. So yeah, I kind of hope that they do something better with them in the next series or later in this series if they, if there's a point to them. Maybe in the last episode they'll actually will see. Maybe they were actually fucking real New Yorkers and they were saying, okay, this is what's happening in this part of the story. Give us your thoughts.
That'd be cool.
And it's all like improv from, random people from New York. That would be funny if they're not actors, they're just people. But I don't think that's how they would have done it.
I fear you may be overestimating the average person's acting range in that case, but
Yeah.
it would be cool if that were true, yeah.
think someone is here.
I'm guessing I can't. No, okay. What the fuck is the point of you? Oh, okay.
No! Find your foe.
Oh, it's finally okay. I see. I really don't understand why I just did right. How fucking what? Fucking what? Is that supposed to be useful?
Oh, regarding what you were saying about seeing mostly positivity about it,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true presently, but it was I did see something saying that it's actually it's been seen less than it's like got some of the lowest viewing figures.
Really? I heard it was getting like
Oh,
maybe
it's
it was just
that,
the opener.
That could be the opener then. Because I was thinking, well,
I
maybe.
heard that it was loads of people were fucking watching it. Or maybe it was higher, it was well reviewed or something. Maybe the best reviewed of the Marvel shows or something. I don't know. Ah, fuck, no way I can get that over there, can I? No, okay. Oh, I forgot you take full damage in this game. No, there's nothing down here. Okay. I love the wall jump where you jump away from the wall you're climbing up and it just lets you do that. That seems like broken physics, which is really funny to me. That seems like some... Oh, okay, never mind. Data disk. Vinyl, you say? Do I need a bird for that? Where's the bird gone?
I need to get that guy before I die.
I need to get that guy before I die. No, there's definitely room for improvement, but like, I kind of turned to my dad because he fucking loves the original show, and everyone knows that the original show is fucking great. And I turned to my dad last night after I watched episode 6, and I was like, I didn't really like that one. And he was like, "Oh, really?" He was actually surprised. So I do feel like I'm kind of holding myself back from just taking it as it is rather than what I want it to be. as a whole, I think there's little things like the BB report, as we said, and some of the kind of writing seems a bit obvious.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that shouldn't stop me from enjoying the experience.
Yeah.
I think one thing, because we started rewatching season 3 as well today, and
Yes.
you just get totally caught up. You don't see the minutes going by. You don't think about you don't think about the breathing of the person next to you.
Yeah.
While in the new show, I kind of, I do feel the moments, but don't totally. Oh, great, it's one of these fuckers. Oh, it's the double beast you were talking about earlier. Okay. Ow. Well, that did nothing. That was 2 bloody skill points. Ow. Okay. Can I block? I'm guessing I can't block big beasties' attacks. Am I supposed to be able to block big beastie attacks, Bradley?
If they're not glowing red.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just going to be too big for me. I have a rock. I didn't mean to grab a rock. I wanted whatever's in there. Ah, orb. Neat. New place. Hup. Is this the path we're supposed to be taking, or is this a puzzle with all these purple lasers and shit?
That's a good question. Because
Are you
I'm
also
not
in here?
sure. I went in there. Oh wait, no, that definitely is something you need.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
to know.
you go through that.
I don't know if we're picking up dirt, but my jacket is super messy right now. What the fuck? We're supposed to what? Well, this is gonna affect the TBD of this game, isn't it? Fucking, it's Super Mario Sunshine. With the spraying the shit.
Oh yes, yes, I see what you mean.
Do you know about TBD in games?
TBD, to be
Oh,
determined.
is it TTD actually? Time. I think it's TTD. Do you know what that is?
TTD. Time to die.
No, it's time till dick. As in, the amount of time that that a player is likely to spend before they draw a dick in snow or with with, in this case, weird mossy shit. Or with a car. So you don't want the first thing that every streamer is gonna do when they get into the game is be able to draw a massive dick.
Indeed.
What am I supposed to be doing with this?
Well, I mean, it is a puzzle, but
It says I can spray shit to weaken walls, but I have no idea.
should I say something or?
Yeah, please do. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here forever.
So that's firing. There's a laser beam firing at the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spray some onto the laser, and then while still, and then spray it all the way to the right over to the other patch of moss.
Oh, connect it. Right. I see. Thank you, Bradley. Logic. I see. Climb, Cal. Thank you.
We don't know when or where the Jedi will. Let's get after him. Get after him. Grenade prime.
The Republic.
Taking casualties.
I've got absolutely no HP right now. I mean, I've got a
I've
little
got
bit, but
quite a lot of HP, but I am not doing anything with it. Maximum force increased. Excellent. You love to hear it.
Get the enemy, blockhead.
So there's a glass wall. I can't just slash through a glass wall with my lightsaber.
no.
Okay.
Safe now. Now kill him.
Doop. And spray. Let fire commence. Aha, okay, I know. Steal the orb. Can I get it up there? Ah, no, okay, I need. That's what that point's for. Oh,
Ooh,
let's try that
reputation
again.
point.
There we go.
That's good.
Where did you find that mustache?
Actually, tell you what, I'll just go into.
Okay.
I
go.
found it here.
Right.
This game is so much bigger, and the first game wasn't exactly small.
No, I mean, you know, there was open world things, but it was a lot of backtracking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that's for. It's for putting that thing in its place for a second, and then I can take it back out. Put it in the new place. I like the Count just refuse. He could just carry this, but he refuses to.
No, gotta lift it with the telekinesis. Why even learn the telekinesis if you're not just going to lift everything with it?
Well, yeah, but if he ever puts it down, it ends up flying back to where it was before.
Mm. It's weird how much I felt like Angstrom Levy was like from ages and ages and ages ago.
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
though he was the season 2 like villain. He was the season 2 final villain. And he was the penultimate villain of season 3.
Yeah. Oh, not good, not good, not good. I think I'm supposed to get a double updraft. There it is. Right. Okay. Yeah. This bird makes no goddamn sense.
This bird don't make a lick of dang sense.
Oh, hello. Nasty electro staff guys. Ow.
Oh, this is way easier than I was making out. Way, way easier.
Oh, and he's lost an arm.
I do like the sounds that BD1 makes. If that's what that was supposed to be.
Fuck those, it was just me being weird, to be honest.
God, I had to land it right there, didn't I? Okay, up the wall. What? What do you mean not up the wall? No. I was so sure that's what it was going to be.
I do know what you mean. I also like the fact that this was Angstrom, but it didn't feel like Angstrom.
Felt a bit like a different dude.
Oh. Did the fucking door just close on me?
Maybe I'll land on it and see what happens. Yes, maybe I'll land on that. That isn't something that one generally gets to land on. Now, this isn't pod racing.
Huh. Okay, that's fucking fast. God damn it, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was close.
Okay, there's definitely another thing, so I can somewhere this. Is that another orb? Or is that an echo? That looks like an echo.
Where would I even throw this?
There's got to be something else I'm missing here. I hate that once you've figured them out, these puzzles are all really fucking obvious. Like, when you figure it out, it's always like, oh, right, yeah. But when you're just fucking squirreling about, you're just fucking clueless. We've just unlocked an ability to burn shit, but I don't see any lasers. There's one there, but I think that's... Unless, am I supposed to use one of the other lasers to burn? No. Can it reach that?
Are you trying to open that volcano-y thing as well?
I don't know. Where's the volcano-y thing?
Or rather the updrafty thing.
I've done the... Oh, maybe another updraft, I'm not sure. I'm currently in 2 rooms, and if I remove the thing from the thing, the door closes.
Ah.
And there's... Like, if I do anything to take the orb off, even for a second, the door closes.
Wait, that was a whole path? I just thought it was a data disk. That is not a path.
Shit. I swear there's got to be some kind of way to burn something. This looks like it's covered in the shit, but it doesn't. I don't think it actually is, though. Oh, you fucking... There's a bloody block, man. There's a massive fucking thing that I can use to stop the bloody door fucking closing.
Doesn't like putting the goop on there. Doesn't like putting the goop on there.
Okay, I don't think I can
So I'm
open
gonna have to get that somewhere else.
I'm gonna squish the box now. Can I turn this somehow? Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Oh, that probably does not look like some healthy stuff to breathe in. Jesus.
Mhm.
I like the suit.
The suit.
The new version of the Daredevil suit.
Oh
Not that
yeah.
we've seen much of it, but I do like it.
How many episodes is it again? Is it 9?
9.
9. Yeah, still plenty of time to see some Daredevil action.
We'll get around faster now.
Well, that didn't fucking work, did it?
You were totally right about the statue turning red.
More red, yeah. Yeah, at least I was right about one thing.
You got it. More
Yoink.
priorite.
Where's this in? Oh, it is. Can't believe I didn't get this earlier.
Don't kill me.
Kill you? I just saved your fool life. Who are you anyway?
I'm Turgle.
Well, if you want to keep breathing, you best follow me. This is Raider territory.
Let's try getting up there.
Shit. Can I stop the waterfall?
Here we go.
Okay, that didn't work.
There we go. Time for some hardcore parkour.
No, I won't go on that. God damn. Oh, you fucking... It's the block again, innit? You're supposed to use the bloody reflections.
Check this out, BD.
Or not?
Welcome, Jedi. The Force teaches us that what our eyes see and our hands
Oh,
touch
okay.
is not always
Fucking
the
physics.
world. The world bends to the will of the Force. As such, it may also
Yeah! What? Wait! That was total bullshit, but it worked. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but it fucking worked, so who cares? No, give me the orb. No, not the... Give the orb, thank you. Bradley, I did it. I did the really obvious stupid thing. Yay!
Yay! You
I continue
did
to be
it.
stupid. Is there anything else I could burn away? Well, make my life easier? No.
Dun, dun,
Burn.
dun, 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 dun.
It's amazing that this shit will burn that weird coral stuff that has no effect on humans or anything else.
Oof.
There we go. Grand courtyard. I finally made it to the top of the thing. Oh.
I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Oh, damn thing, move it.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I think I probably wait. Can I ditch one thing? Nice. All skills or no skills down. Hello. What is it would you require? Would you like to leave the room? Can you hear her?
Is she meowing?
She kind of just gave a odd squeak.
Hmm.
An odd squeak of derision, as usual. Anything else we haven't touched on?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know, it's like April next week, and then soon we'll have fucking Last of Us and Doctor Who.
That's gonna be busy. I'm gonna get squished. I got squished.
You're gonna get squished by the busyness.
I got squished by blocks, which I'm not sure if that's worse.
Whoa!
Well, I mean, Doctor Who's gonna be... That's more light-hearted, but... Then there's...
Cal, can you please do the button that I...
Do the thing, Cal.
Do the thing, Cal Lee.
A little more.
Oh, man.
Cal Kestis.
The unexpected best couple in that.
Yep.
Well, that was actually shown in the show, because, they're allowed murder, not romance between Cora and Hassan. The entire community is endlessly petty about that. Rightfully petty, but endlessly petty. A door!
What's this button? Oh, it's climb.
I love it in games when they put, like, what looks like a really light obstacle, like a fucking bookcase, in the way of a door, and it's like, nope, you can't move that. And it's like, I
Can't move that one, sir.
I'd have a go, at least. You know, you could try. Fair enough if it's, like, actually, like, locked down, or there's loads of other heavy stuff you can't quite see. Jedi memories. Dagon, was that guy that we fought that time, the one who was in stasis?
Dagon Gera.
What did I say, Gary?
Keep going. To be over soon.
Gary.
Dagon Gary.
Taken Gary.
Slightly less intimidating, isn't it?
It's like the
man.
old.
Oh yeah. So, any questions about what happened in today's Sailor Bridge in the original show, based on what you saw of the actual episode, rather than the tease for next time?
Well, I'd say, are they going to get a kid? But I think that's the clear part. But
that's next episode.
oh yeah. As for what happened in this episode, well,
I mean, you don't have to make up a question. I just, if there's anything that you were like, is that real? Like you were saying earlier,
yeah,
I can answer
yeah.
that with my too much knowledge. Did I tell you about the fucking Kirito will return?
Who or what said that?
Okay, so what series are we on? Fucking, season 3 or 4? I think it was because each season split into 2 parts, which always makes it fucking complicated, because I can never keep track of which series we're fucking on. I think it was season 2, then a movie, then season 3. Right? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the second half of season 3, like, it literally ends, Kirito walks away into darkness, and it literally, like, credits, but it literally does the Kirito will return from the fucking MCU.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And when I watched that episode, I screenshotted it, sent to Bryn and just said, please don't. Please don't, I'm so tired. Oh, fuck, I can't believe... I watched the first half of season 1 and actually enjoyed it, like, back in the day.
Mm.
I was watching loads of anime, and it didn't feel any particularly better or worse than a lot of the old guff that I was fucking watching at that point. I was just experimenting with stuff. I like the concept, as most people was like, it's a great concept, and then they don't do anything good with it.
Yeah. And they often forget the concepts there, or just, there's things that would be awkward if the concept was there in full, so it's just kind of it's just kind of brushed over, like the fact that they've been here for months, or the fact that or like how these buildings are being established and these guilds are being established and how these
I love that
being occupied by
biggest guild
places.
in the game is its headquarters is on the 75th floor, which is the highest they've reached at that point.
Mm.
Right.
Do they keep moving every time they?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, do they keep having to uproot and move? Because that's funny as fuck if that's what that implies.
Mm.
The game design itself, there's a video where someone literally like looks at how the game's put together and the UI and stuff, and they go, "No, this is what the fuck? This would be a terrible game to play."
And some weird, choices, like some people just get two
Some people
swords.
just get random abilities that are locked for everyone else. And the fact that everything is controlled by this one swipe down menu with where you have to press a million buttons to get to the health item that you need desperately in the death game.
Hmm.
And you can remove clothes independently.
Yes.
Which is good for, like, customization. I guess, but I feel like that's more of a... there's like sleep mechanics. But in a game where it's VR, technically, or a full dive VR thing where you lose control of your own physical body, would you not sleep in the real world?
Yeah, in that kind of thing, it makes more sense for sleeping to be, and yes, I did just scare quote with my hands, but for sleeping to be like what your character's doing when you stop playing.
Yeah.
Like, you stop playing, it turns into an NPC for a sec to walk over to an inn or something. If you haven't, like, outright stopped in your home or in an inn or something like that. But yeah, like you say, there's sleep mechanics, inexplicable sleep mechanics.
That only makes sense with the assumption that they're all trapped in there.
Yeah.
And that's the way that their actual brains could get actual rest from the input of the game.
I'm not gonna make it. No, I'm not gonna make it!
This is my fucking third bounty hunter, man. Okay, this guy's annoyingly good at dodging.
But the problem is, how do I get to there?
Wait, I thought I phased 3 back. Did I forget to pick up a puck off someone? God damn.
Oh, that would suck. Are you sure you did? I thought
Maybe it was just
unless...
a different boss. Maybe it wasn't a bounty hunter boss. Maybe it was just a normal boss. There is a blue.
Oh,
There's a blue guy.
I ate
blue and
it.
purple guy.
Was I supposed to do that? I was not supposed to do that.
What did you do?
I stole the orb. I don't think I was meant to steal the orb. Oh well, I have the orb now.
Ooh, No, I mean, you're gonna have a fucking field day once we get to the finale of the sale, because you're gonna ask me some questions about
like
the main,
the universe and everything.
The main, the intention. Oh, no, I mean, not the motivation of certain characters, and you're gonna go, that's funny and makes sense in the abridged, and then I'm gonna have to tell you how the questions of motivation are answered in the original show, and you are gonna do your nut. You're gonna fucking have a
I'm
rant.
gonna lose it.
You're gonna lose your shit. Ow. Oh, he's flying.
Honestly, I think they gave Indiana Jones a bad rep.
In which one?
Oh no!
Oh. Am I supposed to be going back? Am I just supposed to be going back to the... Oh, okay. Is there a meditation point I could use to sleep my way to victory?
Yeah, I mean, like, in the sense that, at least in the original trilogy, right? If we're not taking any background information,
Have you ever seen any of the young Indiana Jones films? TV movies?
I have not. Where is this? Ow! Okay, maybe I shouldn't look at my map when I'm getting shot at. So what I mean by that is indie, like, some people, you know, have this idea of indie, you know,
Ow.
Yes, master. My
stealing, you know, stealing artifacts.
buddy.
I'm getting attacked by chickens and bombed by droids.
Again?
Yeah, I have a real thing with chickens in video games. I always seem to be getting attacked by them. I got killed by no, I didn't get killed. I got attacked by a level 80 chicken in.
Well, this is not
Assassin's
something you
Creed
see every
Odyssey.
day.
I didn't get killed by the level 80 chicken. It still died in one hit, but it was still a level 80 chicken. Where did that droid go?
Help me.
Oh, hello. Oh no. Is that all of the droids? What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Is it the Wookiees?
Yeah, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Right, yeah. Why did he say that? What was the point of that?
Well, they're in the council, they're discussing stuff, matters they have to attend, and he's like, well, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? What are we going to do about that one?
Does he ever say anything more, or is that the end of that conversation?
I think, I can't remember, I feel like
He just
Yoda gives him a
reminded them that
bit
they
of...
need to address it, and then they didn't address it ever again.
Well, you can't claim that Star Wars didn't give an accurate depiction of politics.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Fucking hell, that's depressing, isn't it? Oh.
Burn, baby,
Labour are
burn. Disco
apparently just
inferno.
doing non-labourish things, which is great. It's like, oh, fuck, we're back to Tory light, are we? Oh, great. Looking forward to another 15 years of Conservative government after after Labour fucks it all up again.
Yep.
Because
things
5
are
years is long enough for everyone to forget how bad the Tories were over the last
Yeah.
15 years.
What is that thing?
Are we supposed to just fly to another place now?
How long has there been an orb coupler there? Oh wait, is that the orb coupler it's talking about? No, it's not. There's an orb coupler over there, and I didn't know it. Oh, I'm so dumb. How did I not notice that?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just
God,
gonna
it's
smile and
literally
wave.
right there. It's literally right there. It couldn't be more obvious that it was there. God damn. All I need to do is find an orb now.
An orb, you say?
And then we'll be cooking with gas.
I can have a hood. I mean, I wish I could put the hood up, but, you know, a hood nonetheless.
But yeah, in the first and third movies, he's trying to get the artifact because he wants it. He doesn't want it to fall into the, you know, the Nazis' hands, which feels like, you know, fair enough. And in the second one, he's actually tasked with going and getting the thing back. So it's like he's not going and stealing people's artifacts.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen Dial of Destiny yet. Have you, by any chance,
I have seen it, yeah.
Well, what did you think of it then?
That's the thing, it's like, it's kind of similar to, Captain America. It's like, everyone talking shit made it really enjoyable.
Oh.
Because it was not at all as bad as... I don't know if they did it, because one of the big things people complained about is this opening sequence where it's all CGI young Indy. And I don't know if they worked on it before it got added to Disney+, but he did not look anywhere near as bad as people made out. So I wonder if they worked on it. Also, I forgot to, like, I really do love that fucking Captain America film, the new one.
Brave New World?
Yeah. And I think it's because the new film had the sauce, man. It had like it. It wasn't perfect. It didn't have the same climactic energy as Captain America: Civil War, or the kind of how dire the situation felt. It was a Winter Soldier. It felt kind of like Cap 1. Just one big bad with an army. It kind of felt like Captain America 1 in that respect. It felt a lot more just one guy, well, I mean, two guys technically, working at one objective and the obstacles. Also, I like how Sam Wilson's like a trained counselor. And I love how Steve Rogers would always give a speech to kind of inspire people, but I like that Sam is always trying to reason with people. He's always trying to de-escalate, while I feel like Steve knew that sometimes you have to fight, you have to be a soldier. Yeah. And so he'd kind of create that trust in people.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to fight, but he just was resolute on the idea that you had to. While Sam is always the one trying to not have to fight. But when he fought, man, there is some fucking cool, because Captain, we saw him training with the shield, and he was still fairly kind of, new to it in the final episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. By the first scene of this new film, he is fucking cool. And I know it's mostly CGI and, but it's cool, and I think I put a lot of respect on how cool it feels to watch the fight scenes. If you're feeling tense when something bad happens and you're feeling kind of your heart rises with that elation when something cool happens, that works for me in an action. I don't love crazy, ridiculous fighting you can't keep track of.
Oh yeah, the shaky cam and the cuts and everything.
Yeah, that never really happens in this film.
That's good.
The stars.
The stars. I am way behind in this episode because I accidentally went and did loads of side quests and also...
Well, I mean, you kind of had to do that because I was so far behind on the bloody puzzles. And I didn't really go exploring in the same way you did. I just kind of realised, oh, I can go back to the ship? Cool, let's do that. So I didn't find the mustache in the end. I'm sure there will be more time to find the mustache. Whereabouts are you? Are you still making your way back to the ship, or...?
I haven't... You know that bit where you were, talking about the block and stuff? I'm still on that.
You haven't done that yet?
Yeah, I just got here, basically.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's,
I thought from the way... I thought you'd finished that ages ago, so I kind of... Yeah, well, at least you know the solution.
Yeah, it was that, because I was like, that's what he meant.
Really?
Really what?
Martha's...
Oh, I thought you were talking about my attempted solution.
No, sorry, Martha's being cheeky. Are you supposed to be doing that?
When are cats ever doing what they're supposed to?
I mean, when they're asleep.
Touché.
That cat that isn't yours but you look after all the time.
Yes.
That was the longest, most awkward silence I've ever heard from you, Bradley. I was thinking, oh shit.
I thought you were just going to follow up.
Well, no, I wanted to confirm that the cat wasn't A, still dead, or B, whether you were going to counter and say, no, I don't know about this cat. What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? So yes, that cat.
Did it ever, sleep on your bed or at your house?
Oh, or... no.
Oh, okay.
Sadly.
It just kind of... Did it just come into the garden and not really into the house?
It comes into the garden and we feed it when the neighbours are out.
Away, right. Okay. And you've never had your own cat?
Not since before 2003.
Do you remember before
Take
2003?
Lewis. Huh?
Do you remember before 2003?
Yes, I do. Our cat was named, and I shit you not, considering we're playing. Wait a minute, where did you get your hands on a lightsaber, buddy? This cat
Oh,
was
is it
called.
that guy? You're fighting that guy with the
Yeah.
the lightning lightsaber. Is there a meditation point in here? No. I'll just go back to the shield. Yeah, anyway, the point is, Martha was sleeping on my bed the other day, and she obviously was having a bad dream.
Oh.
Because she kept doing these little kind of like moaning squeaks, and I was like, I had to kind of slowly wake her up with fuss, because if you try and wake her up like quickly, she freaks out.
I mean,
So you've got to kind of, yeah, so I just kind of fussed her awake, and then I was like, I just said, did you have a bad dream? And she just went, yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Dagon must be sending them out for something.
Super fucking cute.
Hey, BD, a little help?
I know this guy's called Cal. It's really weird for me because that's what our cat was called.
Oh, that is funny. Come a chameleon. I didn't time that right.
Okay, is this where I find the
Another one of these.
goober?
This one's broken too.
Wonder how many of us use Goober now.
He is coming. Destroy it now.
I mean, I'll admit I'm more prone to MacGuffin, but I do use goober on occasion. Okay, these people are killing each other. That's
Is that a good thing?
no, I guess it depends on the context. If
Yes,
they're
this
both
is true.
if they're both evil, then like, you know, who cares, Your Honor? They were both evil.
I will be right back. I will still be able to hear you.
Master Cordova.
So, continue.
Let's take this back to Master Cordova.
This one. That window leads back outside.
If I get just a little bit more EXP, I can get another level.
Hold them back! Look out! I can't!
Is it the same one, or is it just... Oh, yeah, it's the same one.
Destroy it now.
Oh no, am I stuck in sensing echo hell? Oh, thank God I was able to walk away far enough. This should lead back outside, says Cal
We should take this back
Kestis.
to Jedi. Master Cordova will want to see what we found.
I can't believe Cordova's, like, alive. I totally thought he was dead, but, you know, it's a bonus. What is it you want to scan, little dude? Want to scan this door? Okay. Well, I won't begrudge it any further, considering I got a free skill point. Well, I say free, like I didn't level up for it, but yeah, I know what I mean. 4 skill points. What shall I use them on? Maybe I should start getting some of that. Or I could finish off resilience. Just so that it is finished off. And I've still got 2 left over for something else. Alright, let's get a bit of dual wield. Backstep slash. Could come in handy. Ooh, a pause combo. Ooh, I like that. Corner spinning strike on release. Maybe at some point. Unrelenting pull. I think it's not unrelenting push. Oh wait, unrelenting force is what I'm thinking of. God, there's so many skills. Wonder how many I'll expect to have at the end. Right, let's try that backstep slash. Right, we're going back to the ship. The fast travel is with me. Traveling to the landing pad.
I can't wait for another Boruto book to come out so I can inflict all the further lore on you. Oh god. That fucking series went from like bloody 0 to 100 so quickly right at the end. Like it was just it just ramped up so quickly. They had to like adapt the plotline of the movies for people that didn't watch the fucking movie. So Boruto went from tuning exams to fighting gods. And then he went on a load of regular missions where he continued fighting, like, he just kept stumbling upon gods, which is pretty shit for, like, his two teammates who are just normal people. And that kind of carried on for a while. Until finally it just goes absolutely batshit. And then they end up with, like, a domestic mission trying to keep this cyborg in check. And then the cyborg totally fucks his life. Like, it's wild. I fucking love it. It's so stupid.
Let's see. So what's the mission? Are we... we're going back to Jeddah to show Cordova our research.
Yeah, boy.
Shall we end the stream there, do you think?
Yeah, I'm just talking to people. Should we talk to the people and then end the stream?
Yeah.
Assuming you're already kind of loading into the right place. Who am I supposed to be talking to?
So are you
it's
heading
a share
to
research?
So you are. Yeah.
Where to go? Where to go?
I too shall head over to Jeddah. Loads of customization in this.
Think Cordova can make some sense of that tech Cal found?
Are you kidding me? That guy is as sharp as they come. I can't wait to see Seer again. I owe her big time. She fronted me the credits for Pyloons.
How much do you owe her?
2,000 credits.
Huh?
Maybe I'll make Granny
Oh.
Pyloon's
You're right.
famous casserole.
It gave me a trophy just then.
2,000 credits? That better be one hell.
Oh, he gave me it. I think it's just a story progress trophy.
We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
Fucking... Oh my god, I saw a fucking video about the voice actors from Arcane yesterday. And I think I sent it to you, but I can't remember. So, you know, Silco was voiced by fucking Wally West from Young Justice.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I forgot that.
Yes, but, like, basically loads of the main cast also voiced, like, other people, so... Councillor
Valorum.
Councillor Sallow was voiced by Josh Keaton, who also voiced one of the first, like, Shimmer monster kid. that Vi fights. Marcus was voiced by the guy from the guy who played Brad in Far From Home, and then and he also played Caitlin's dad.
Oh.
So he played both Sheriff Marcus and Caitlin's dad, which is funny, apparently. But the fucking wildest one, right, is the guy who played Silco. You know, Wally West. He fucking voiced Pim from the brothel.
Pim from...
So, you know when after Vi, like, does the your heart cupcake and pushes Caitlin up against the wall, and a guy goes past in a clown mask, and Vi grabs him and goes, and the guy goes, "Hi, I'm Pim," and says, "Who are you?" And Vi's like, "Matilda." All of that, right? The guy who voices Pim is Silco. Just for, like, one fucking line in a totally different voice for a totally different character. It's just so fucking weird.
No, but we will need a spannel to get there. They gather near the base.
Like, it's you know, it's just so funny to me that they'd have, like, basically the main villain of season 1 voicing that guy. It's what I just find that really funny. But yeah, I've talked to the guys, saved, and I've backed out to the menu screen.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Next time we'll go and... Yes!
We'll shoot some people.
Shoot some people, that kind of thing.
Not in the game.
Woo!
And